Honest discussion right here. My last two videos on Theologica 37 were not my usual fare. I had to say things that I normally don't have to ever say to anyone or about anyone on here, but I felt they were warranted. Uh, so, given that, I want to kind of put that in the past for right now and get back to what I'd like to do, and that's discuss philosophical issues and try to, bridge the atheist-theist gap and create a place for discussion. Now, I also just got done watching Agnostic Man 77's video, which gave me a very good idea, I think. Now, Agnostic Man put a video out a couple days ago where he was saying that on Friday he will get on his knees and pray to God, whatever God is out there, Muslim, Christian, one that's not even known yet, to show himself. And he did that on Friday. And you could kind of see that while he admitted plenty of times that he didn't think anything was going to happen, that he still wanted it to. And I could be wrong, but I think he really did want something to come. And there's a major belief among many theists, not necessarily the people that I know, but people accuse atheists on a regular basis of just wanting to reject God or hating God or not wanting God, that we just reject his salvation. I mean, that's rarely the case, really. Many people, especially Agnostic Man, who Jesus was a major part of his life, or at least the idea of Jesus was a major part of his life. It was basically his entire life for many years. If you watch his deconversion story, if you haven't, I would really recommend it. It's the best one I've ever seen. And I think that's something that needs to be addressed. Now, my stepfather also told me that I need to just get on my knees and accept Jesus into my life, and it will just happen. He was very surprised to know that I had done that for years and nothing had happened, but just to humor him again, I did it. And that's kind of the idea that I got from Agnostic Man 77, Agnostic Man 77. I'm putting a call out to all atheists to post a video, even if you've never posted a video before, even if this is the only one on your channel, saying you're not afraid to seek God. It's not that you hate God, you just don't think that he's there. And to do this, I think we should try to do what Agnostic Man 77 did, to get on our knees and ask, not necessarily present himself, because I don't think any Christian is really going to buy that, unfortunately. I think it's an excellent point, but they weren't. I doubt any of them were surprised that God didn't show up for Agnostic Man. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. He didn't for Agman. So right now I'm going to set the example, and if you don't want to do this, that's fine. I'm not going to be upset with you, even if I know you very well or not at all. This is just if you want to. I think it's a good idea to show people out there that it's not that we hate God. Some of you might. If you, that's your thing. But that we've tried and we just cannot come to the conclusion that you do, that we don't feel God as, despite our sincerest efforts. And that's the position that I hold currently. I'm going to give it another try very soon right now. Also, if you're a Christian, if you want to do this as well, you can just get on your knees and post a video and ask to feel God even more, get closer, post your prayer, and discuss your feelings afterwards. Same thing with atheists. We should discuss our feelings of what we felt afterwards. And so this is kind of the anti-blasphemy challenge. The blasphemy challenge had, there's so many channels out there that I've seen that have just the blasphemy challenge on their in their videos, and that's the only thing for the most part. So even if you've never done a video before, if you can bear it, just try to do that. Post it as a video response, and then we can generate some discussion on how we felt about it. So here we go. I'm going to pray, and no matter what happens, I'm going to post this video onto YouTube. Let's see what happens. Dear God, I am coming to you as sincerely and honestly as I can. I am on my knees before you, and I am asking to accept you into my life, into my heart. I myself up to you. I am thinking about you. I am thinking about the concept of the creator of the universe. And whatever that may be, I want to know what that is, if it is possible. I am asking and pleading, even begging, to feel your presence. Please, I have spent years looking into the existence of something beyond the world that I see, and thus far I can't seem to come to any other conclusion but that there is not. If there is, I want to know. I want to know you. I want to know what is out there. I want to have a relationship with whatever created the universe, if it is possible. If there is something, I want to know. I am trying to be as honest and sincere as I can. Please, please, I ask to know you. I am listening, if you're out there. If you think this is the first time I've done this, if you think I've ever gotten a different feeling than this, which is nothing, and I hate to tell you this, but you're wrong. I've done this more times than I can remember. I did this for almost a year straight at least. And I got nothing. I'm asking everyone out there to try this as well. To show people that you are open to this. Because yes, there's a issue of divine hiddenness, but there's not supposed to be it's supposed to be a physical hiddenness, not a spiritual and emotional hiddenness. If you're open, you're supposed to be able to receive the Holy Spirit inside of you, or any religion claims that you can, enough effort. I think it's a good idea to show people that we can try, or that we have tried, and that nothing happens. And it maybe, just maybe, if we can't, there really shouldn't be a reason why we should believe there is. God, I'm still open. I'll post the video. I'll post another video if you ever come to me. Right now, I think I'm talking to an empty room and a camera, because I don't think God's here right now, folks. I look forward to your video responses if you're up to it, both Christians and atheists. Have a nice day. Honest Discussioner, out. And thanks, Eggman, for the idea.